interactive technologies that facilitates the creation and sharing of content amongst users regardless of their diverse geographical location. It helps us keep tab on our friends, family, loved ones. It also is our go-to news point. It is a point to share ideas, information, and sometimes cultures and beliefs. It is also a channel where we can also keep tab on our favorite shows, ranging from football to musical shows to comedy shows, videos, and all of that. But then there are downsides to all of that. And that is why we are live on Aquia TV to discuss how social media has influenced our daily lives as individuals and as a society. Of course, I am your host, Hope Williams. And on today's show, to be having this conversation with me are two very intelligent and social individuals, Ode Jackson and Oluwatoni Asiwaju. But he's not related to the president, so please don't believe. So, but before we go further, I would like you to leave a comment in the comment section answering this question. How has social media influenced your life or whatever decision you have made in life? Let me have your comment in the comment section, and don't forget to like and share this video. Please stay tuned. We'll be right back. Thank you for staying tuned. And if you're just joining us, this is Aquia TV, your broadcast channel that brings you stories on history, art, and culture as it relates to our development as individuals and as a society. So, like I said earlier, on today's show, we are discussing the influence of social media, especially as relates to our celebrities and our favorites, whether in football, music, movies, whatever platform you've had a favorite. We are discussing how their lifestyles has influenced us as individuals. So, like I said, I have two wonderful and intelligent individuals on the show with me to discuss this. And I will be starting with Jackson. How has social media influenced you?
Okay, thank you very much. Let me start with social media and its influence in my life. I would say somehow it's been positive, right? And somehow it's been negative. You know, what's good would always have a bad side, right?
Yeah, true.
And so social media, getting to this point, I think social media has helped me in terms of trying to build career. You can easily go to YouTube. You can, relate with people.
Yeah, that's true.
Not just within Nigeria, but even overseas. So social media has built that platform for us to, have a communication, almost like a one-on-one communication in building career. But then there's always a negative side, which we tend to always copy. I mean, I'm not a saint. I wouldn't say I'm a saint anyways. But then I have also copied some things that, well, are not too good. But again, it's part of the building process where
that's true.
you filter what is good and what is bad.
True. Yeah. So Tenny, how has social media influenced you?
I mean, social media has influenced me in a lot of ways, positive and also negative. I mean, growing up as you call us the Gen Z, I mean,
okay, this is not a personal attack, as I would call you. Okay, Tony is coming for me. All right, I got the bullets.
Growing up as Gen Z, when we started with BlackBerry, so we had a lot of mistakes that we made to go.
This guy is
remember
a big
the
boy.
popular to go.
Tony is a big boy. He used Tony used BlackBerry.
I was using to go.
So yeah. But if you look at the positive side, I've been able to achieve a lot from social media. And I've attended seminars, Tayo Aino, Not that I'm using this to promote, but yes, it has also influenced me in a lot of positive ways.
Well, for me, aside from my career, one thing social media helped me to do was picking a skill. So I've always seen tailoring as something for those who are not educated. But somehow I started, when I started being serious on Facebook, and then I had my sisters, they'll always say, babe, come and see this style. And then I saw people building brands. And these people are not, they are not secondary school dropouts. These people are university graduates. Some of them even went further to actually study fashion and designing as a course in the university.
Yeah.
And I was like, whoa. So that was actually where I got the morale to learn fashion and designing. But of course, there's always a downside to almost everything we, go through in life. And it is that downside that we are going to be talking about. So, social media came to us within 2005, thereabouts. And we have Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, and all of that. The list. And recently,
Gen Z always call Snapchat.
of course, Gen Z will always call Snapchat because
People
it's their
cannot
thing.
relate.
It's their
Yes,
thing. They're always there. But then
it's
the thing is
memory.
this: as much as social media helps us keep tab, like it's our go-to news point. Most of us, I for one, do not sit down to watch news. I can always just open
I'm
my
also
phone and
not
go
like
through
that.
it. I don't have that time to sit down. It's easier to watch it anywhere, right? As much as it helps us keep tabs on all of this, how do you think we should regulate or should I say filter the information we get on social media, especially the lifestyles of some of our favorite celebrities?
Okay, so first of all, we cannot regulate. I don't think we should regulate the social media.
Okay.
Simply because, people have made money or are making money off social media. So regulating it would almost, reduce some people's source of livelihood.
Income.
And for that, I wouldn't say. But then, it's just like a case in the court that says, oh, you raped this person. And you say, because I watched on TV that you can rape. is that a reason you should go and rape? Or you should go and steal because you watched in a movie that they stole?
But some people do that.
Yes, but is that a reason to go and steal?
Well, it shouldn't be a reason.
It
be a
shouldn't
So-
be.
Yeah.
But it's not like we cannot overrule the fact that people do it.
Yes, people do it.
Which is
but
why I feel we should regulate this thing.
people do it. Is it a reason to do it?
So what
Because
do
you
you
saw
think?
it on TV. Is that a reason you should do it?
And mind you, people are not yet accepting the fact that it's not everything on social media that is actually real, even coming from the celebrities.
Even
Yeah,
if it is real.
especially with people. And funny enough, people keep chanting, believe social media at your own risk.
That's the
But
so
still,
you just
we
have
just
to
do not
filter.
stop.
No, you need to filter what is good and what is bad. You are carrying gun because you saw them carrying gun in a movie. Police catch you, now you know. so if you are wise enough to say, oh, I can't carry gun because it is bad, despite watching it on skits, movies and all. So why would you say, oh, this clothes, if I can't get it, why must I steal? Or why must I do Yahoo? Or why must I do this kind of crime to
To get it.
buy or get that thing? So again, it needs to, I would also say it has to do with your upbringing. If you are not contented with what you have, right, it's going to be difficult for you to filter things that are bad and good.
But then, does it have to do with contentment? For instance, right? People have a way of picking someone as their role model,
Yes.
and they want to do everything that person does.
Yeah.
So someone who loves Burna Boy,
I love Burna Boy.
for someone who loves Burna Boy,
Yeah.
especially, forgive me, the Gen Zs, like we see people pick and display certain characters because of their fanning of a particular celebrity. There are people who love Burna Boy and they copy his lifestyle, from the way he smokes to the way he dances. They know all his songs by heart.
Yeah.
So now this begs the question, is he really necessary? Like, I love this guy, but do I really need to pick those characters?
It's the same Burna Boy that said that you go explain tire.
Jeez.
Actually,
It's the same person that said you go explain tire, no evidence. You know, tell me you like and me follow the way he smoke. If you smoke the way he smokes, don't forget again. What most people don't know is that these guys are smoking, but they are living healthy.
they're taking care of themselves. They detox.
I
every
know
day.
somebody that smokes. If he smokes now, he has his antibiotics, or what they call it, vitamins that he goes to take after smoking. He will smoke everything.
But that's deception.
Yes,
that's why they say don't believe social
social
media. And he has told you go explain tire. By
But
the time you get to the hospital.
that's deception.
No, that's not deception.
Okay,
But
like
It
for
is you
instance,
filtering what
for
is
instance,
good
right?
and what is bad.
during when we had the Malians gang, when Malians gang was trending everywhere. Now, Malians gang goes beyond sagging. Sagging was not Malian. Sagging was something we picked from the American
yeah.
rappers and all of that.
After come out of jail.
Yes, but Malian gang
It's
came
the
from
no
Naira
belts.
Marley.
Yes.
The no belt, no respect gangs. But then, and some of them are even dropouts. But then, is Naira Marley a dropout?
He has a master's degree. Is he
So-
deceiving you?
He has business.
He said don't wear belt. He didn't say don't go to school now. I see people are
So,
mistaking.
But I
these
was going
things.
to, I was going to also say that if you look at, there's something now that NGOs are doing. If you Action Aid pushed out a statement telling movie producers that they should stop using cigarettes in their movies.
Like we should
Now,
regulate
I'm not.
something.
Yes,
Actually.
you can make money, you can blow online without doing these things, knowing that there is no way. See, peer pressure is real. You can't blame these people that are doing the things they are saying that celebs doing from social media. You can't entirely
Peer
blame
pressure
them.
is real.
Peer
Right.
pressure is real.
Right. Now I asked the question from the beginning. If you carry gun, are you going to say it's peer pressure that makes
I
you carry
mean,
gun?
you can't
But
say
we
that,
still
but
can't-
we
Good.
can't
As
rule
long
It's
as-
not
out.
an excuse, though.
as
It's
long
not an
as you
excuse, but you can't
cannot-
rule out the
look.
fact that peer pressure is real.
That's the question. Peer pressure is real. I'm not against it. Will you go and carry gun because somebody carried gun in a movie? Or should you go and carry gun because somebody carried gun in a movie?
The answer to your question is no.
Good. Should you go and smoke because somebody smoked in a movie?
The answer is still no.
So why are you going to do it?
But still, I still feel we should regulate this content.
And I also
Like I said from
feel-
the beginning, I've also been a victim of all of these things, right? But doesn't mean that what I did was right. Right, you understand? I know some. I would tell myself, saying, I want to do them. As in knowing fully whether it's wrong, I would tell myself that I want to do it. You understand?
peer pressure.
It is not. That's what the problem is. I didn't do it out of peer pressure.
You
I
did
told
it out
myself,
of personal
what?
decision.
yes, my personal decision that I want to do this thing to know how it feels.
Because you were pressured.
I was not pressured.
You
I didn't
felt
watch
pressured.
it. I'm not a Gen Z. Sorry to say, but because
So Gen Zs are the one falling into pressure.
They are the one bringing peer pressure inside this matter now. No, but
Oh,
again,
God.
I mean, sorry to that, but this is just to say that, right? When you think it is peer pressure, think of somebody that is going to murder somebody because he watched it in the movie. Is it peer pressure that is doing it for him or her?
Okay, so we'll be going on a short break, and when we get back, we're going to continue this conversation. But before we go, do you agree that it is peer pressure that push people into doing stuff, or it is their personal decision? Also, do you think it is necessary to regulate social media contents? We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Don't forget to like and share this content, and also drop a comment in the comment section. Stay tuned.
All right, if you are Nigerian, living in Nigeria, you probably, I can assure you, have experienced poor network reception a million times. And I actually tell you, it's a zillion times. To make your virtual meeting experience crystal clear and have an excellent audio output, you need fast internet speed. This eliminates the chances of having a lagging audio or unclear audio. Determine which of the networks in your area has the most reliable connectivity and subscribe to that. Thankfully, In Nigeria, we all subscribe to services of more than one network provider. So this will be easy to determine because, you remember those 4 SIM phones, 5 SIM phones? Well, we all have dual SIM phones right now. It is advisable to use a router when hosting your virtual internet online and also have a backup plan. At the end of the day, if you properly plan your event and miss out on good connectivity, you have just all but wasted your own time. Stay tuned for more comms, tips, and tricks from ISO Media and follow us on our social media channels at ISO Media, and then do share this content with your friends and family and professional colleagues.
Thank you for staying tuned. And if you're just joining, it is Acquire TV. It is Acquire TV, and we're discussing social media influence on our lives as individuals and as a society. And so far, there's this argument between Tony and Jackson saying it is peer pressure, and then Jackson said, no, it is not peer pressure. So do well to drop a comment in the comment section, and also like and share this video, and then click on the subscribe button and notification bell also. So Jackson, you said it's not peer pressure.
It's not.
Tony said it is peer pressure. But I personally feel that this social media is mounting so much pressure on individuals, on users, which is why I also feel it should be regulated, especially for minors.
Okay. So
Because you now see young girls who are not, who are still probably in even junior school, who are not even up to 15, 16. They are all following their faves, the Ira Star and all of them. They want to wear skimpy dresses, they want to look hot, they want to look posh. And in fact, the trendy one now is tease. I don't even understand what that is about. But everybody wants to follow the trend, which is why I feel this content should be regulated.
now I'll come back to the regulation of content, but before social media came, we had Tupac, and we had these big guys then.
Yeah, the Lil Waynes,
And
the
the
Drake,
rest.
and all of them. And they also influenced our lifestyles too.
But through not social media, Abi.
Sure, it was from watching their music
But
videos.
there was an influence.
Of
so
course.
How is social media now?
Come on, social media is social media is a world of
It's now
its
the
own.
bigger
It's a
platform.
bigger platform.
So you see why I say it's not through the peer pressure.
Okay, so it's
I want
true.
to sag. Yes, I've watched Lil Wayne. I sagged. In short.
Of course, I sagged a lot.
Good. But
I
it was not the pressure. It was
Don't
the
look at me like that.
It was that these guys were doing it. It looked fine.
It
But
was,
when I
it was the
realized
swag.
later that this was what sagging meant.
So funny enough, even when I knew what the genesis of sagging, I didn't care. Man, I was playing football.
Now that's because it has
And that was
entered
my
into
swag.
you. Now back to the whole regulation of social media for minors. I think there are applications that YouTube has made, Google has made, where you can buy gadgets for minors, and then no matter what they do, they can't go outside that the contents that are being placed on the gadgets. Like for example, their phones, their tabs you can buy. Once you register for YouTube, you can do parental control, and then I think there are a whole lot you can do with Google, and also for YouTube. And there are some apps for kids that you just install, and they regulate this stuff that they can watch, right? But you say regulating. For me, social media has made people broke and has also made people billionaires. And it is through different content. Some people have showed their bomb outside and have made millions from social media. Why do you want to stop it?
And to think that even big companies and organizations
I'm falling for it.
use social media.
Yes.
For instance, TapSwap. Yeah, talking about TapSwap, geez.
We had a conversation around it, and you see now that they are.
See, okay, guys, it's not like I am mocking those tappers, right? But we had a conversation about it about 2-3 weeks ago, where I was saying that we are not even sure that these guys are going to pay. And then imagine waking up this morning and I'm seeing news headline that TapSwap said they don't know when they want to pay you people.
Not to mention that Davido sold his own coin. Yeah?
Yeah. So
Social media has made people, and then they've broken people.
So that is, I'm still going to stand on my point that it's pressure.
Did you tap
Because
that thing?
I did not tap.
So
Why
why
were
were you
you
not
not
pressured?
pressured?
That's
No,
true.
honestly, I was pressured. I wanted to open tap because, especially when I saw a friend that even said, "Omo, if I cash out, no beg me for money." Oh." And it's true because there are so many platforms like that
But
that
did you do
people
it?
actually got money from.
Did you do it?
I did not do it because I made up my mind that whether there was going to be,
Now you see,
whether they are
that
going
is,
to make money or
that is the filtering of information.
Mm.
He has made up his mind. He has filtered. Oh, he has listened to news. This thing might not work. It might not work. He has also seen reasons why it might not work, and he has decided not to. So, tell me that person that carried gun, knowing fully whether if he goes
But
to
come on,
steal.
your own with gun today.
No, okay, sorry. Okay, sorry. That person that.
Past life,
I don't understand.
God.
What's your own with
No,
gun
but,
It's a
today?
Tupac
as in, I'm
fan.
using that because if this was a court of law, and I asked you as a judge why you carried that or why you committed
There's
that
no way you would
offense.
tell me it's because you saw it on
You
the-
get
in
so
the
now
movie.
that's exactly my point. You can't say that as the reason. So why are you telling me that it is because you were pressured?
Yes, we can't say that in court, but sadly and unfortunately, it's a sad reality that is actually going on right now.
So let's agree on one thing. There's a lot of pressure on social media.
Yes.
A lot. Let's be honest.
Pressure,
we
wow.
see.
Agree.
No, let's agree on that.
Pressure there.
There's a lot of pressure. We see
Yes.
young girls going for liposuctions and BBL. They want to have the
Anti-Ramota.
hourglass body. As the Ramota's case is
No, no,
allegedly,
no,
it
no,
is
no,
an
no,
alleged
no, no.
case.
I
So
just only-
it is an alleged case, but
I
man,
didn't.
it's going to be funny.
But wait, let's look at it.
No,
How will
but
she look like?
it's going to be funny, guy.
Yeah, I don't want to talk
So
about
it's an alleged case, so let's leave it like that.
Let's just
It's
leave it like
allegedly.
that.
But the truth is, there's a lot of pressure. You see people flaunting their wealth. You see young girls or young boys your age flaunting iPhone 15, iPhone 14 Pro, and you be like, God, am I a potato? What's going on? You see people flaunting their new cars, new houses, and all of that. But then, we should learn to realize that we are in charge of our lives.
Yeah.
Social
Some
media
people are
has-
falling into depression because they have failed to filter the content they digest
You
from
see,
No
social
matter how
media.
you filter content, for me, even the negative things will still come and meet you.
It will come, but then, like Jason said, filter it. Take charge of your own life. So
This
you know,
thing
funny
called
enough,
the phone.
even these people who post this content, keep chanting, believe social media at your own risk.
This thing called a phone, people have allowed it to live their lives for them,
For them.
and not them live their lives because of the phone.
So yes, now for me, that's even a point I was going to make. Now people are allowing it to live their lives for them. Why can't we make other influencers do the right thing that will help people? Since we can't
What's the right
entirely,
thing, please?
for example,
But we have influencers
for
who are doing
example,
the right
but
thing.
there are few.
Let me hear, what's the right thing?
But there are few.
What do you tag as the right thing?
Learn a skill, go to school. Look at Lai. You know Lai.
Mr. Lawyer.
Yes, God bless you. Lai makes content that even if you are not educated or you are not even ready for school, you'll be motivated. So see Lai you. There's some English.
How does
he
lie
speak.
motivate you? No
Lie-
offense to lie, but then how does
Lai
Why are you
not-
sounding like
Lai
a
does
hater?
not-
You don't like his
he
content.
doesn't
No, I
he
love
doesn't like
Lai's
Lai.
content, but
So-
I'm trying to understand why it motivates you, because if you say he's doing content, does he portray
do you see
how
Bom Bom?
barristers are supposed to be treated?
No.
So how does it motivate you to go and study law?
Do you see Bom Bom in Lai's content?
That's not my question. You didn't answer my
You're
question.
not answering my question.
I-
you know.
But he
Yeah,
asked
but-
first. This
No, I've not
confusion.
seen Bom Bom in Lai's content, but I'm trying to understand it. I love his content, right? But then when you say motivates me, I'm
Okay,
trying
for
to
example, look
understand
at some of his contents where he tells people
fine.
how to make money. Aside from the lawyer he has about
what, yes,
where he tells people
Ponzi
Like two
scheme
other
thing.
deposit scheme
His
thing.
Ponzi
Is
scheme
it
Now
thing.
he's
Ponzi or Forex?
yeah, you
Yes,
can
the
call
Ponzi
it
scheme
Ponzi
one.
scheme.
That's content.
Yes. So you
Ponzi
can.
scheme
He's
is a
teaching
good
people. So that's the thing. It's now what you learn from it.
But
He's
is Ponzi
teaching
scheme
people.
a good thing?
Ponzi scheme a good thing.
It's not.
Good.
But he's teaching. He's trying to teach people and let people know that this thing is real. And you
Ponzi
shouldn't.
scheme is real.
Yes.
Guy.
Tap
Okay.
Swap was a Ponzi scheme.
Look, understand this thing. Yeah, I'm not saying. That's why I asked the question. What is the right thing? If you ask someone like Davido, are you saying him releasing his music is not the right thing, or him showcasing his brand as in his dress, because don't forget, these are the things that keep them going.
But does smoking keep him going?
If that is your problem, so be it. If he keeps it going, if he keeps him going, because again, don't forget their brand. If you remember in BB Naija,
Naija,
there was
Michael,
this
yeah,
cigar,
I
I
think
can't
it's
remember
Michael.
their names.
His name
There
is
was
Michael now.
I don't know his name.
BB Naija guy that is always with cigar.
Yes, that they gave a brand ambassador of this
Yes.
their cigar stuff. He's making money from it. So why you
Despite
say?
being an athlete.
I
Despite
don't
being
know
an
what he
athlete,
does. I
he's-
only know
he's an
that they gave
athlete.
him
And he's
ambassadorial
always with a
deal
cigar. Always with
that
cigar.
So, are you going to say that he should not smoke because? Okay, it's Pepsi. Is sugar good for
I don't know that
for
way.
the
Depends on
body?
your
I don't know that way
You
to
see now,
make money
remember,
than smoking cigar.
there was a problem earlier, I think 2-3 years ago, with Ronaldo. Ronaldo was in a press conference, and Coca-Cola was one of the sponsors of this press conference. And he got to the seat and threw away the Coca-Cola and brought him bottled water. What is that? You are doing hand like this.
What wrong has he done?
He,
What wrong
He simply
did-
said
Okay,
it. He
so
simply
now-
said the sugar
now-
is not good for the body.
Exactly.
Good.
So
you said
if you are
exactly
saying-
exactly what?
If you are
He
saying
has
what
already
wrong
said
has he
sugar is
done?
not good for the body. And for me, if I'm seeing that kind of person, for me, I would want to follow him.
But do you know that Coca-Cola will pull out their deal from the
Even-
guys
even
that
if-
organize
like,
it? Who's
even
Does
away
it
from
affect
that-
Ronaldo?
it doesn't affect Ronaldo, it affects people that have running the show.
So away from
No,
that,
you
if you
are
are
not
saying
getting
what
the
wrong
point.
has he done, it means you are saying that
You just killed somebody's
it means you are
market for
saying
a
that
person
for
that's like
Osimhen,
Ronaldo.
like the recent trend for the recent issue between Osimhen and
and Finidi
Finidi.
George with the NFF.
So it means you are saying that Osimhen coming out to insult Finidi is okay.
For me, I'm
Gen
not
Z.
saying. So that is the problem with this whole Gen Z. And for me, he was trying to stand up for himself. Mind you, he's
How is
not.
he standing up
Finidi
for
is not the first person that is calling him out wrongly. People keep on mentioning his name. Osimhen this, Osimhen
How many
that. You
has
will
he
get
been more
frustrated
insulted
as a
like
person.
Iwobi?
Like Iwobi had to delete.
Iwobi took had
do you know what Iwobi
full
went through during AFCON?
session after
Yeah.
AFCON. So I for me, and I was about the what's his name? Osimhen's case. I think it's totally wrong. He's your coach, regardless of whatever statement he has made. I would take, for example, you have the likes of what's his name? Ronaldo and Mourinho. Mourinho will come and tell you, Mourinho doesn't care about your feelings, doesn't care. It's his job he's doing. Tell you are not playing well, you are not playing well. He's going to come to Guardiola. Guardiola, how many times has he called John Stones out? But when you do well, he will praise you. He has praised Haaland. He has also given Haaland his own backup.
So are you saying?
Yet, these are
are you,
his
but are you
players.
saying that it's wrong for if you are calling me out wrongly for me standing up for myself?
Look, it is for you to come and address the issue, not to insult.
So he stood the
But I
Now
never-
you
I
see,
never
you
heard
see,
anything
now
like
you see,
insult
you see
there,
what you are
like
going to
you're
learn now.
stupid.
You see what you are going to learn. It is now you have not tagged it, going to call to fight for yourself.
Yeah, and
But
Whereas
I never saw
you-
anything
you heard-
insultive in his statement.
Well, I didn't watch his live session. I didn't watch the video. I
so
didn't know.
basically,
But what I'm
when
saying
it comes
is,
to social media influence, it has to do with filtering information and deciding what is profitable to you.
simple.
We agree that we have huge pressures on social media, on whatever platform. As long as you're using social media, there are pressures, yes. But we also need to understand that we have to filter what we take in. And this brings us to the end of the show. But before we leave the studio, please take note that the Nigeria Center for Disease Control has warned about cholera outbreak and its rise, especially with the rainy season, coming in and being intensified. So do well to pay attention to your surroundings. Make sure you live in a clean environment. Wash your hands as always as you can. Make sure you eat good food and clean food. And also make sure you get water from the right and safe source. Till we come your way again next time, I am Hope Williams, and I've been in the studio with Jackson Ode, a millennial and
That wants to be a Gen Z,
Oluwatoyin.
but we'll accept
And
it like that.
Oluwatoyin as Siwaju. Remember, he's not related to the president, so please don't bill him. And of course, this is coming to you from Akoya TV, the broadcast channel that brings you stories on history, art, and culture as it relates to our development as individuals and as a society. Do well to follow us on all social media platforms, like and share our videos, drop a comment, and also subscribe to our channels, and click on the notification bell so you're notified whenever we make a post. Till we come your way again next time, do have a blissful day. Bye-bye.
In a world filled with impactful stories and transformative experiences, the essence of change is vital. That's where we come in. With over 16 years of experience shooting documentaries, we specialize in productions for local and international non-governmental organizations. Our focus is on showcasing the results and impacts of non-profit intervention on individuals, institutions, and society. We capture the success stories that emerge from these interventions, allowing project management experts to focus on designing projects with the greatest value to the beneficiaries. Our skilled team of filmmakers, storytellers, and technicians serve as a powerful tool, raising awareness, fostering empathy, and mobilizing support for the cause that truly matters. If you are a non-governmental organization looking to amplify your impact through compelling storytelling, let us bring your success story to life, ensuring that the world hear the voices that deserves to be heard.
Connect with us by sending an email to info@isumedia.net.ng for more interesting updates. Follow us on our social media platforms @ISUMedia. ISUMedia, Ocean of Ideas.